Hi everyone. I am going to do another review video today. I have been given many suggestions and kind of, I'd say half and half between fake woke and going all the way back to Dear Rapper. So I just kind of picked one. So we're going to do this and I hope you enjoy it. I also wanted to thank everybody so much for their wonderful comments. I was really pretty overwhelmed. I was getting set to go to bed and then all of a sudden all these comments started rolling in, so I was up super late and it was very exciting and really nice to read so many great things from so many great people. So I hope that you enjoy this one. Let's get into this. It's Fake Woke by Tom Macdonald.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls.
What did I just say about Cardi B? Cardi B is a role model for 12-year-old girls. This is a woman who was a stripper and came out saying that she was drugging and robbing men for money, and yet she's celebrated. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I think her music's really disgusting. So my 13-year-old daughter doesn't even know who she is, thankfully.
There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem, you...
Wow, more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. That's a thought. We all know what's been going on for the past year, right?
Used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free cause we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame.
Wow, this is like, I can't even take all of this in. I have a feeling I'm going to be watching this like 10 times just to really be able to absorb what he's saying. But it's so true, you know, we're on our phones scrolling all day. I'm guilty of it. You know, thinking we live in a free country, but really maybe that's the real zombie apocalypse, is staring at our phone all day, getting zombified into whatever it is that we're watching. But wow, I wish I could process all of this at once and comment on it.
They so fake woke, facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke, same old safe zones. They so fake woke, facts don't care about your feelings.
I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts.
Okay, I don't think you guys can see, but I have like full-on goosebumps. Facts don't care about your feelings. But it's backwards now, right? It's, if your feelings get hurt, then let's find a way to turn that into a fact. And our safe spaces and safe zones, I fear for the next generation.
But they fake woke, hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupid.
There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. That is spot on. That is spot on.
Name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first.
think your food would get there first. Wow. Like I said, I'm having trouble absorbing all this. This is so good.
Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin.
That line is really good. I think I actually heard something similar to that. I think I was maybe 16 or 17, and we went to a cafe, and I went to use the restroom, and on one of the stall doors it said, "Fighting for peace is like effing for virginity." And that's pretty much exactly the same thing. Wow.
Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase. But you and I cannot afford it, our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill, when the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety, I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression?
This is all the main reason that we homeschool our kids, is because that's what's happening, is that they're filtering everything and they're pushing certain things like exactly what he's talking about. And then it turns into critical race theory and how do these things turn into microaggressions when, yeah, wow. It's so much information for, I wish I could remember every single thing that he says so that I could comment on it, but it's so true.
Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but
doesn't trust anybody who bleeds for a week but doesn't die. That's good, Tom. I like that. Hey, I can take a joke. I'm a woman.
Everything else that I said is right.
That was awesome. After this video, I'm gonna have to go back and like rewatch this over and over and over again. I love it. I love the melody behind the beats. I love the message, and it's so true that, you know, you're automatically labeled as a racist, or you're homophobic or a xenophobic, and guilty by association, right? Because I'm white, I'm automatically privileged because nothing bad ever happens to me. And we all know that this is the narrative that gets pushed. This is a really fun journey. I really appreciate you guys giving me these suggestions, and yeah, it's really fun. I really appreciate all of you. I'm having a good time and a little break in my day. So thank you so much. Peace.